Today is December 13th, 2018. This is Gena and Dave. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And Gena came in the beginning of November with a variety of health complaints, specifically a thyroid issue, Hashimoto's autoimmune thyroid condition, as well as hypertension and digestive issues. Gena's been under care now for actually about 5-6 weeks. And one of the biggest changes that have occurred most recently is a major improvement in her blood pressure. Gena's blood pressure on her physical exam day of November 5th, her blood pressure was 172 over 110. Is that correct, Gena?
Yes, that's correct.
And Gena has suffered from a history of hypertension for how many years, Gena?
10 to 15 years.
10 to 15 years, and you've been on medication?
Yes, and I just got tired of the Band-Aid putting over, covering the symptom and not getting to the root.
And so Gena and Dave made the decision to really attempt to get to the root of some of her issues. So we've done lab tests on her, and she's on a strong nutritional program, and she's off all her food reactions.
Yeah.
And we've discovered a number of things about Gena's health and her biochemistry, which are now starting to change and improve. But Gena, could you just briefly, or Dave, either one of you, comment on what's been happening with your blood pressure? Because I asked you to take your blood pressure both AM and PM.
Yeah.
And why don't you share, you've had kind of a phobia too a little bit with the blood pressure.
Yeah.
So just share that, Gena, would you? Because
Yeah.
I think that's helpful.
I hate having my blood pressure taken because of the numbers. I didn't like to see the numbers. But
and you were told what, that you had the white coat? Isn't that what they said?
Yeah, the white coat syndrome.
Sure.
Yeah. And I was told to, monitor it, but that blood pressure cup just frightened me.
Yep.
So I wouldn't do that. But since coming to you, the blood pressures have, in the last month, have just dramatically changed. And they are in the normal ranges. And I'm not on any medication, and I'm doing, all natural, and this, it's just miraculous. And our Heavenly Father is doing a work there, and I'm so grateful, and I'm grateful for the wisdom that He's given you to help me.
Yeah. Dave, you'd mentioned the blood pressures have been what over the last, how long did you say, the last month?
Been less than 130, I think, since November 30th, so that was 18 days ago.
Yeah.
Less than 130. We had 2 readings that were up around 128, but everything since then, except for those 2 readings, has been down in the normal range, and it's amazing.
And well, most recently, do you mind if I just share So Dave and Gena have been tracking Gena's blood pressures, AM and PM, and you can see the history. And if we just quickly flip it over here, so today being the 13th, Gena's blood pressure was AM, or in the AM, 101 over 73. Yesterday her 2 pressures were 100 over 82, and then in the evening, PM, 107 over 76 with a pulse rate of 71. So Gena, do you have any advice for people suffering from chronic hypertension? You said you had a 10-15 year history.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for people suffering from hypertension who are frustrated by the Band-Aid approach? What advice would you give them?
Come see Doc Joe. Your body, God has given your body a way to heal itself. You just got to give it the tools that it needs. And having someone to have that knowledge, I look at it as a coach. I needed a coach. I was trying to self-diagnose, and I was getting myself into trouble. But, having a good coach, somebody to guide you and have the wisdom to guide you. And Dr. Sievely has been that for me and has helped me tremendously with my blood pressures and other issues. They're coming along. And I'm just excited to see the health improvements that I continue to make.
I'm excited for you too. Dave, do you have any advice for?
Well, some of the things I think that are causing problems, people putting stuff in their bodies that really shouldn't be putting into them, you know, and I think that's part of what our issue was and is eliminating those things from our bodies. And if we don't get those things out of the body, then our body, if we give our body what it needs to heal itself, then God has made a miraculous thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's able to heal itself if we will give it what it's, and don't give it what it
Doesn't
things are
warrant.
going to harm it.
Absolutely,
You know?
absolutely.
So, yeah, God has given everything that needs to be there. It's an incredible.
But having someone to coach you in the right way to do it is crucial. So
Do I have you guys as a permission to share your story with doctors, students, or patients anywhere?
sure, you do.
Any restrictions on that?
No.
Thank you so much for sharing your story on your blood pressure and this. And we're checking your thyroid today, rechecking. We're seeing if your numbers are improving.
Yes.
Thyroid autoimmunity as well. So, Gena,
Yes.
I think you're on a great track. We just need a little more time for the
Yeah.
body, as you guys are saying, to come back into balance.
Yeah.
So, great job. Keep
Yeah.
up the good work.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.